Jordan the Caster, what's up, guys? Today I have a 21-3 TDM on mission, once again recorded by my good buddy Bomb Diggity, and his link will be down in the description. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today is something that I was meaning to do a commentary on a while ago, and for some reason slipped my mind and never got around to it. And it was actually suggested again by a follower of mine on Twitter, so thank you to him for bringing that back to my attention. I don't know why, I just completely slipped my mind, forgot about it, but it's actually something pretty crucial and something that's coming up here pretty quick. And that is the Bill S.978 or whatever it is. They might have changed it. I know that's what it was when it first was released. I made a video on this on my old channel talking about why this bill is so bad. And it really is, I'm pretty sure, known throughout the gaming community now as basically the end-all be-all act. If this goes through, there will be no more YouTube. There will essentially be at least no more gaming community. Nothing that basically we've all come to know. Because what this bill is in place to do is to stop all copyrighted content from being uploaded to the internet. Now, as it stands right now, you're obviously not supposed to put things that are not your content or that are copyrighted on the internet, but there's a fair use law that states that as long as you put some kind of your own content on top of it, such as what I'm doing here, commentating it, or if you do a Let's Play and you commentate it, or something like that, and that's why a lot of them jump on the cutscenes of video games, is because you're not talking through the cutscenes, therefore it's legally not your content, it's just copy-pasted from the game to the internet, and that's why a lot of times cutscenes are what gets Let's Plays copyright strikes and stuff like that. But it stands so far that there's been a gray area where we are allowed to post it to an extent. And there are companies like, I think it was Rockstar and the publishers of Grand Theft Auto that threw a fit when their game first came out. The publishers of Dead Space did not allow anyone to post the ending. So it's basically a give and take relationship between gaming companies and publishers and the YouTube community. You know, they allow us to post a certain amount as long as, you know, we stay within the boundaries. And obviously, you know, it's been a great thing. You know, it's basically started YouTube. It's jobs for a lot of people. It's a lot of, you know, work that these people do. A lot of people do this for a living, putting gameplay on the internet and talking over it. And basically, I think it was the Motion Pictures Association of America or something like that that has put this bill up to basically stop all copyrighted content, no matter what it is, no matter what law it's protected under, from being on the internet. So basically what that would shut down is it would shut down all like lyric videos, music videos, stuff like that from being uploaded. It would shut down the entire gaming community. There would be no more gaming community because if you do put stuff on the internet that is copyrighted, you are considered a felon, I believe, which is obviously punishable by jail time and fines of amounts much more than what would be worth putting on the internet. Not only that, but it would also unemploy a lot of people. If you go through YouTube and you just look at all the people that have 30, 40, 50,000 subs that are partnered that get a decent amount of views, they are most likely doing this as a primary source of income, if not a secondary source of income. They are relying heavily on this internet job, this YouTube money, to fund their lives. And if you take this away, you know, most of you guys that live outside the U.S. already know the U.S. economy is extremely bad. The unemployment rate's the highest it's been in decades, and basically the entire nation is crumbling economy-wise. And taking this away would not only up the employment rate, but would also just cause, you know, a drop in the economy. People don't realize how much online media funds an economy, how much, you know, just goes in money-wise into this stuff. You know, you've got so many sites out there that are based off the ability of just being able to upload stuff as long as it's protected under certain laws. You got sites like Justin.tv, Ustream, Livestream.com. Those wouldn't be able to exist anymore game-wise due to the fact that you can't put gaming content on the internet. So there's probably 70% of those sites because really a lot of live streams are based around movies and music and games. A lot of the content on the internet, actually probably more than 80% of the content on the internet, is movie, music, and games. You know, those are your three big sources of media. And by shutting those down, you basically cripple the entire internet economy. And it seems like such a small thing, or not such a small thing, but it seems like, you know, this could never happen. You know, you sit back and you think that this isn't real, you know, there's no way this could pass, but it's very real and it's very close to passing. I think it's before a Senate vote this week, I think coming up this week. It's been under vote now for like 2 weeks, but basically what you can do is if you live in the U.S., and I'll try to find a link, no promises if I can find one or not, but you can basically contact your congressman, your governor or whatever. You can contact them and basically plead to them, you know, not to pass this vote. And obviously one person doing it's not going to help. 5 people doing it's not going to help. But if you can, you know, tell your friends, and there's tons of videos like like this on the internet, of a lot of bigger guys, talking about this. If they get 20,000, responses within like 2 weeks, they have to take note of that. They have to sit down and say, we can't morally bring ourselves to pass this. We can't unemploy these people. We can't take down this source of entertainment. That is the internet. Think about how much time you spend on YouTube watching copyrighted content. And now think about if that was gone. Think about what else you would do with your time. What else is there to do to pass time? I myself, I know, spend 5 to 6 hours a day on the internet just watching videos because there's not a lot else to do. Especially in Ohio in the wintertime, you can't go anywhere. So a lot of it's based around this. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this would affect companies like Netflix. I know it would shut down things like icefilms.info, letmewatchthis.ch, all of those free movie sharing sites. I'm not sure how it would affect Netflix. I'm not sure if they would be able to continue operation. But, we'll see. Well, hopefully we won't see. Hopefully this won't get passed. But if this gets passed, we may as well kiss the free internet goodbye because, it's going to come to the point where you're not allowed to post anything. And if you are, you're a felon. So anyway, guys, that was just my rant/opinions on this bill. Like I said, if you want to help out, contact your congressman or woman and see what they can do. Ask them, please do not pass this bill. And basically, just try to outreach. You can go watch other videos. There's a lot of other guys doing this. If you want to find a link, I'm sure you can find that on Google. You can find, emails that you need and stuff like that, all on the internet. And if you live outside the U.S., I'm not sure if you can do anything. If you can, though, that'd be awesome because I don't know how this is going to affect other countries. A lot of times if a big country like the U.S. or like Canada or something like that passes a bill, a lot of other countries follow suit. So most likely if this goes in the U.S., within 10 years, this will be a worldwide thing. So, if you're outside of the U.S., if you live in Canada, UK, Australia, somewhere like that, see if there's a way you can help. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really looked into this all that much, but I know it's bad. I know it's not good for the internet. And yeah, so anyway, 21-3 TDM on a mission. Hopefully this bill fails. If it doesn't, it's not going to be good. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.